Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to roll. I fucked up. First things first, I fucked up. So, if you remember, when we were doing the stream last, the game crashed. And so I decided that we were going to just do that card today. Well, in setting it up, I accidentally simulated that entire card. If we go to our news, Trevor and Jimmy were in a tag team match against the Empire of Pain, the current tag team champions, and Trevor attacked Jimmy mid-match and left him alone, basically. And then Mike the Destroyer beat the piss out of the Alabama Slammer. Those are really the only two big things that happened in the week that I simmed. I did lower the cards down to 5 matches because the 7-match cards were taking a very long time. Right now, the goal is to keep it at about 2 cards a stream. So let's see. Let's just see how it goes. We'll see how. Drinking apple juice, and it does not appear on screen. That's kind of cool. Green screens, how do they work?
We aim to please here, folks. This is Raw. Coming to you live from the Northeast United States, Providence, Rhode Island, to be exact. You don't see a match card like that very often, so don't you dare change that channel.
Are you ready?
The Chess Club, former tag team champions, looking to get back into that title picture with a victory here over the Authority. Let's see if they can get it done.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 585 pounds, Mike the Destroyer and Corey Henry, the Chess Club.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
You can tell me what to do.
You know who you're talking to? Get used to the way the ball bounces. Bricks, little man. Break it down. Looking to rebound after back-to-back losses to the Empire of Pain to lose their title, as well as the rematch for said title. Looking to get back into their winning ways. It was a very rocky off-season for them in that time where we weren't really streaming all that much because after their loss, Corey considered leaving the group, but ultimately decided to stick it out through the adversity. Decided to stay loyal to his partners.
At a combined weight of 395 pounds, the Alabama Slammer and the All-American, the Authority.
The Authority
What better way to start the night off
also
than with this one?
having a very rough go of it as a tag team.
In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet.
Looking
And I can
to
assure you that this will
catapult
be a tough
themselves
match to follow.
with a victory here into the title picture over the former champions. Like really shiny. I can lower that a little bit. All right, Mike starting things off
And these
for the
superstars
Chess
look more
Club,
than
and it's
ready
going to
to
be
get
the
going here.
Slammer starting out
Man,
for
I never get tired of watching these guys
Authority.
compete.
Excuse me,
Providence
almost
is
said the
fired
Empire
up for
of
this one,
Pain,
guys, and rightfully
but no,
so.
this is the
This match
Authority.
is going to be amazing. That strike definitely
Couple of
found its
overhands going to
target.
connect with Mike, but a headbutt rebuttal. Using the ropes and a bit of a slingshot maneuver there is the Alabama Slammer, just waiting
And
for
we're
Mike
back
to
to
get
this
back to his
form of
feet to
attack.
deliver an overhand right. Oh, just shoved out of the way by Mike the Destroyer. One-handed. Absolutely no trouble at all, and now the
human body
backbreaker.
can only absorb so much of that.
Mike seeming to be in control here. The gut-wrench powerbomb incoming, and it's gonna connect.
Slams him
Nothing
down with
the Slammer
authority.
can do here. Having a bit of a rough go of it, and oh, he's gonna reverse his way out of the carry. And now Mike finds himself in the corner, but he's gonna reverse it. And now looking to take the Slammer over to some corner hostilities here. But Slammer fighting his way out of it. Not going to let Mike do as he pleases here in this match. And now the neck breaker. Ooh, a little bit of zest on it. Look at him go. And now Mike right back to the corner. Some would say where he belongs. But no, the reversal. It's now the Slammer in the corner. And now in the opposite corner. Things go bad to worse real fast for the Slammer.
Teamwork at its best.
Big impact double team, and now Corey doing everything he can to isolate the Slammer from his partner. Want to focus the damage on one member of the opposing team, prevent them from tagging, and get them out of there quickly.
This doesn't look good, Byron.
Yeah, this is how people end up
And now the
getting hurt.
carry, going to drop him onto the ropes.
Now. If they want to win this match,
Across
he
the
really
neck.
needs to make a tag soon.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
Well, I hate to sound so negative, but his chances of winning this match look incredibly bleak right now.
The Slammer desperately crawling for a tag, but Corey not going to let it happen. Oh, and now the choke slam.
Counter here.
Oh, but the counter from the Slammer. Can you believe it?
And a quick
Ooh,
overhand punch.
overhand. Pair of overhands now from Corey as the All-American makes his way into the match finally. But Corey picks right up where he left off, in control. Slammer looking a bit worse for wear on the outside. Gonna be a good minute before he's ready to come back into this match.
He's on the defensive here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
And that wouldn't be a problem if his partner, the All-American, wasn't getting absolutely handled right now. A big overhand right gonna connect, and now the belly to back.
I get overly concerned here. If you ask me, they both seem pretty even as far as health is concerned.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite
I
like
would say
this
they're
guy.
anything but even. I think Corey is absolutely dominating here. And now the choke slam. Didn't work for the Slammer, but the All-American's gonna eat it.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Big double axe handle to the back. Fall away
Against a
slam.
Beautifully executed fall away slam. He's taking a long time to get
And
up,
now the
guys.
last ride.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
Will he
We've
see it
seen
coming?
this before.
No, he won't. High impact from high above the ring.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
And now this may rest on the Slammer's ability to break up this pin. Can he do it? Yes, he can. The ref got in Mike's way. Mike tried to stop him. Oh, and he's going to eat a big German suplex for it.
Nicely
Oh,
done.
but the All-American
There's no
getting
reason
something
to
going
move
here.
like that. Come on, toughen up.
Delivers the
Now the
breaker.
backbreaker. Ground and pound, the All-American looking to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
Swing and a miss.
That was strike 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, but Corey right back into control, right back where he left off. The All-American finds himself in the corner. Big double team impact. Is it over? Squidbilly, he's back to the ring.
Well, I thought he had to pin for sure.
Just when you thought it was
Oh,
over. Wow.
and a kick out. It's not going to be enough.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
Mike now just focusing on the hamstring of his opponent. Corey is down, got planted in that melee there to break up that last pin.
I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
He is a one-man gang in there. Look at this.
Well, well, well. Welcome to Suplex City, motherfucker. And the third slam gonna connect.
This one is over.
Feel free to pick up an F5 from the gift shop on the way out. Here it comes. Big impact. Is it over? The cover. Hooks the leg. Here comes the slam up. Breaks up the pin.
He's inflicting some serious
Oh, but he
pain
pays
here.
for it. Absolutely planted by Corey. And now Mike continuing to wear his opponent down. The slammer coming in clutch with a few pin breakups here that undoubtedly would have ended this match.
Competitors will end up getting what they came for. The win.
Absolutely keeping them in this match. Oh, and then the All-American with a counter and now a backbreaker.
Right there. He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to
Ooh,
get up,
and he's
he's gotta
taunting.
get up now. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beaming with confidence now. Comes so close to the end several times so far in this match.
Wasted motion in this
But
attack.
could this perhaps be where the whole thing turns around?
Oh, and he
No,
reverses it.
big DDT plants him.
Gonna be
But
tough
his
for him to
partner
fight back
is
from
back
this.
to his feet.
the first thing
He
he needs to
is
do is
back
get
on
back
the
to
ring
his
apron.
feet, which is clearly
Can break up a
easier
pin
said
attempt
than
here
done.
if he needs to.
And he delivers a knee.
But a big knee from Mike the Destroyer. I don't think he's ready to deliver a pin anytime soon. Now the All-American into the corner.
He gets it with
Oh,
the
but he
reversal.
counters out of it.
He is a one-man gang in
That was a big counter for him to come up with there. But he's going right back to Suplex City. Welcome back. Earning frequent flyer miles to this popular vacation destination.
Perfectly timed slam.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet.
No F5 this time, though. Instead, goes back to the corner. Oh, and a spear absolutely flattens the Slammer on the outside. This could be the end of the match right here. The Slammer not going to be able to break up the pin attempt after this, and here comes the 3D.
Example of teamwork right there.
The former champions, Corey hooks the leg.
Can he do it?
Yes, and it is over. The Chess Club back to their winning ways.
So, you think you're untouchable?
Oh, and the All-American's not happy.
Difficult loss for that young man.
Oh, he's not happy.
This Corey, he worked hard.
He worked hard, but he came up short. An unfortunate situation. His partner doesn't look too pleased.
No, not at all.
Seems to be reading the Slam of the Riot Act in the middle of the ring.
Whether fighting or spitting, my discipline is unforgiving. Got you backing up in a defensive position.
Some internal drama with the Authority, perhaps.
The microphone phantom. Teams hit the floor. It's the new fight joint. Like a
Okay.
broken record, you missing a point.
If the women's belt I created wasn't bugged, the Dream Team would be your current women's tag team champions. However, the belt did have to be discontinued as it kept unassigning.
On the way to the ring, redhead Kristen Cook and Morgan Evans, the Dream Team.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
Morgan Evans and Kristen Cook, two incredible female talents on this roster.
Started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match.
Known for furious battles with the Trailblazers, our other top tag team in the women's side of things. And now Power and Glory, the twins, Riley and Tia Briggs, making their way to the ring.
And their opponents, Tia Briggs and Riley Briggs, Power and Glory.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing match here tonight.
There's no reason
Riley
to think this
Briggs,
one
our
won't live up to the
inaugural
hype,
women's
Michael.
champion,
Look at some of the most
winning that
famous
honor through a
competitors
single
all
elimination
of
tournament
WWE.
in the very early going of this file. But she did so in undefeated fashion, of course, as it was a single elimination tournament. But a side note being, every single match she won, she was the underdog on paper. Every single time she won a match in that tournament, her opponent had a higher overall going into that match, earning her the title of the clutchest woman on the roster. One of the hardest women to pin.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action is
And
underway.
starting things off, it's Tia Briggs with a big gut buster.
Plenty of force behind that leg drop. For some competitors,
Now an
part of their
overhand right.
strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all. She's
Absolutely
calling her out.
handling her opponent here in the early going.
That's how you make an impact.
Now, big elbow from the
Okay,
middle
guys, I wanna talk a
turnbuckle.
little bit about
Corkscrew
Cook here.
action
In a
happening.
Tag team, everybody has a part to play.
But Cook with a
What does she
reversal,
need to
getting
do
some
to
control of her
contribute
own,
here?
trying to put some
The tag team
offense on her
matches you'll see
opponent.
in WWE create some of the most
Gonna give a big
heart-stopping
forearm.
action anywhere in the world.
So many things
And now
can
Tia
happen when
finds
a
herself
match
in
is this
hostile
lopsided.
territory. The
I
tag
expect her
to
go
Evans,
full
and
steam
now
ahead here and get the
some
win
double
for her
team
team.
action happening.
And testing Sir Isaac Newton's universal law. of
Atomic
gravity
drop.
with that move. Driven back down to the mat with
face buster.
unbelievable power.
Reminiscent of the skull-crushing finale from The Miz there with that move. And now an early cover looking to steal a win early on.
Shoulders up.
Yeah, seemed to be
And
just
Tia
testing the
Briggs is going to be
waters
able
a
to
bit
muscle
there.
out of it. Riley into the match now.
It's got to be hard to rebound from
Very
that one.
dangerous with her armbar finisher.
A move like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade your opposition.
And another leg drop. A pair for Evans. And now to the middle rope goes Riley Briggs.
They may be
Cross
throwing her off the
body.
mat after that. Hard to come back from a T-bone suplex, folks. Great move.
T-bone
That shot landed
suplex.
on her and was a direct
I was
hit.
today years old when I learned that's what that move was called. I thought that was a fisherman suplex. Just like a modified fisherman suplex.
Evans getting put in check here. Her
Still
partner
working
making
the
a great
arm,
tag team.
wearing it
We'll
down
see what
for a
they're made of
future
here.
finisher
The good
use,
news is that
perhaps.
if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
Working on both arms. But a reversal from Morgan Evans now.
She counters before
Belly to
it's
back
too late.
suplex. And now perhaps a...
Nice move.
Oh, thought she was going for a powerbomb, but no, it's like a gut-wrench fall-away, maybe? Oh, and now the twist of fate. Is it enough? The hook of the leg.
Very curious.
No, an immediate kick out from the clutchest woman on the roster.
Ready for a fight tonight.
Breaks on his heels a bit here. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them.
So much heart, grit, and determination in Riley Briggs. Going to be a very hard woman to pin, as well as her twin sister, Tia.
You can bet there's a bunch of women watching the monitor in the back, pulling for her right now.
But Riley finds herself in hostile territory in the Dream Team corner. Buckle bomb and Zaguri. Tag team finisher, and now Cook with the cover. Hooks the leg. But Tia gonna break up the pin for her sister's sake. And Evans tried to make her pay for it, but gets planted with a snap suplex.
Going to the top, high risk.
And now it's the Briggs twins with a bit of a power play as Evans is down and out.
Incredible.
But a big leg drop from the top turnbuckle connects for Kristen Cook. And now a reversal. And now a chop block.
Her tag team partner has to be concerned at this point.
Kristen Cook is rolling.
She got her with the drop kick.
And that camera shake tells me that there is some brawling happening on the outside.
Look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble.
Difficult to tell who's getting the better of who there on the outside, but right now in the ring, Cook is absolutely getting the better of Riley Briggs. And now the cover, nobody's going to be there to break it up, but Briggs going to kick out at 2. And Evans is the first one we see in the ring. Perhaps Evans getting the better of Tia Briggs on the outside of the ring in that melee.
She's just showing off.
But Tia also up in her corner. Went for a Superman punch, not going to connect. Riley Briggs countering in the corner.
Point here. Big reversal for her there. She might have it.
And now the fisherman suplex, gonna land.
What a comeback.
Update on our frames per second. It seems this game is capped at 60 FPS, even though I'm using a 100 Hz monitor, which kind of sucks, but you know, is what it is.
Two rivals in the ring together.
Some double team action. Tia Briggs, now the legal woman for Power and Glory, sends Cook into a neutral corner. Now a German suplex. Cook trying to crawl her way to a tag, and she's gonna make it in time. And now here comes Evans. Flying overhand. Clothesline. A forearm strike.
At this point, she really needs to think about making a tag to her partner.
And now a splash, looking for the pin.
And the fight must go.
No, an immediate kick out at 1 from Tia Briggs. A big knee lift to the bridge of the nose of Morgan Evans. Now Briggs to the middle rope, but to talk shit instead of delivering more punishment.
She's got to move faster.
Stomp to the midsection, and now Evans fighting her way to her feet. A knee lift of her own. And now Evans to the middle rope, but this time not the taunt. No, the tag. Tia made it in time.
Definitely not where you want
Evans
to be
not
right
fast
now.
enough, but the fireman's carry as soon as Riley comes into the ring. Driver back into the turnbuckle.
That lands.
And now working the arm is Evans.
Oh no.
And now lifting Briggs to the top turnbuckle. Big Dragon Rana from the top. Tia Briggs still down. Is this the end of the match? No. Evans once more, but Riley Briggs with a counter has something else in mind. Now a big clothesline and another. She's rolling. Big heel kick.
Looking at complete domination here.
Now big impact hook. Now the fisherman suplex again.
Slam right there, guys. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Tia Briggs back onto the ring apron as Evans with a jawbreaker counter. Went for the vertical suplex, but Riley Briggs counters out of it. And now Evans finds herself in the Power and Glory corner. Some double team action happening here. Launched into the turnbuckle. And now a big pair of overhands, flattening Evans.
Wow, that should be the final.
And another. Perhaps went for a German suplex, but countered out of by Evans. And now a belly to back.
Suplex.
And now it's Tia Briggs who finds herself in the hostile corner.
Tagged in is Cook.
Big body drop from the tag team. Well, I was going to say tag team champions, but there technically is no belt. And now Cook with an armbar of her own. Not the only woman to use the armbar. Is she going to tap? Tia Briggs in trouble. She will. The Dream Team picks up the win.
What an incredible tag team contest.
Incredible match. The tides turned several times, but it's the Dream Team that ultimately perseveres and comes out on top.
Here are your winners, Redhead Kristen Cook and Morgan Evans, the Dream Team.
And that's a huge tap-out victory there.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipated intensifying. We thought we might hear from him tonight.
He ain't messing around.
Let's see what he has to say.
Josh Arnold's been on a bit of a roll lately. Chaining together wins, but not quite able to get things done with the title on the line as of yet. With everything I've been going through lately, it's nice to be out here with you people and get a fresh perspective. I sit in the back, I get upset at things, but coming out here and being in front of you people and hearing your reactions, I'm reminded of how great this job can be. Oh, and it's Trace interrupting the promo. The former United States champion.
With everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight. Here we go. This could honestly be about a few things. Let's find out. Okay.
Yappity yappity yap. Is he done flapping his gums yet? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm out here now, and everyone knows I love to talk. You think you've got all these people fooled, don't you? But that's where you're mistaken. They see right through you. But even if they don't, I'm about to show them what a fraud you are. You run your mouth, but do you have what it takes to back it up? Fucking Christ, if I could read. Before you get too upset, just understand that none of this is personal. I've got nothing against you, but I need to prove to everyone here and everyone in the back that I am a force to be reckoned with here. And I can't do this by just sitting in the back and waiting for someone to give me an opportunity. I'm here to take it with both hands. Is this the part where I'm supposed to be afraid? Ooh, look, I'm shaking in my boots. Oh no, please don't hurt me, you big scary man, you. Save me, mommy. Save me, daddy. There's a big scary man here who's gonna hurt me. Yeah, ooh. Oh, give me a break. I think we've heard enough out of you. You can talk all you want, but that doesn't mean anything in the WWE. The way we settle things is inside this ring, one-on-one. You bring everything you've got, and we'll see who the better man is. Trace looking to start a bit of a rivalry here with Josh Arnold. I don't know if you realize this, but it takes more than a big mouth to make it in the WWE. And while you might have the biggest mouth on the block, you don't have what it takes to go the distance. So why don't you go backstage and cool off? You may think you can talk that way to other superstars around here, but not me. I don't care if management has your back or you're just an idiot looking for trouble. You don't come out here to this ring and get in my face without expecting a fight. And we all know when a fight with me happens, you lose, plain and simple. You just keep digging yourself a deeper grave with those insults. All it's doing is making me angrier. So go ahead, keep putting your foot in your mouth. I'm gonna use mine to kick your ass. You seem to think that I got a leash on me, but you're sorely mistaken, my friend. Be careful, and the next time you decide to go barking, little doggy, make sure you know whose yard you're in. Oh my. Heated words here between Arnold and Trace.
Well, now we all know what lies in store for us. Not sure what to say about that, except let's go.
It just leaves him standing there in the ring.
Do our best as we move along with our program.
Dirty EJ, Dirty Ernie making his way out to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago,
Ernie,
Illinois,
career marked by
weighing
some
at
ups and downs.
215 pounds,
Took him a little while to catch his stride and pick up his first win, but now that he has, let's see if he can string together a winning streak.
Moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
And Byron, I would say these guys look more than ready to start this match.
So is this crowd, Michael, and justifiably so. This one's going to be simply amazing.
Dirty Ernie paying homage to Rowdy Roddy Piper with the kilt and the leather jacket. The living embodiment of the 80s. But making his debut, Tony Chapman.
and his opponent from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 250 pounds, Tony Chapman.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
And remember, when he gets on a roll, he's nearly impossible to stop.
You are absolutely right, Cole. So I would expect to see his opposition do everything possible to prevent momentum from swinging too much to his side.
Tony Chapman making his way into the ring. Looking to start things off with this promotion with a big win over Dirty Ernie. And here we go.
Oftentimes in our business, the only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one.
Tony started things off with a leg sweep, winning the test of strength with Dirty Ernie. Went for the fireman's carry, but Ernie going to counter his way out of it.
You want to know just how excited this Providence crowd is for this match? I don't think any of them have sat since before ring introductions. Jay is such an intriguing personality. For those that haven't seen much of him, what can we expect tactic-wise from him tonight?
It's going to take a lot to beat him tonight, Michael. From what I'm told, he's been spending extra hours in the gym.
Somersault from the middle rope, and now just taunting his opponent.
Is the true warrior endeavor.
Ernie not taking his opponent very seriously here. And now a big uppercut. Looking perhaps for a power bomb.
Chapman is starting to fade, but he's very aware of who
Chapman in trouble early on here in his debut. Can he turn things around?
We've seen from him in the past, he's not afraid to try something bold when his back.
And that big right hand's going to go a long way to making that happen. But Ernie with a counter. The arm drag. And went for another power bomb, but Tony had now with a counter. Big power slam from Tony Chapman.
Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match.
And now the chin lock.
The guy's got no regard for the rules.
Trying to wear his opponent down. Ernie going to have to fight his way out of it. And he does. Back to his feet. Now the elbow to the midsection. Going to get out of the hold completely. But the whip's going to be reversed by Chapman. But a big kick in the corner. And now the snap suplex. No, it's the Three Amigos. The Three Amigos from Dirty Ernie. Paying homage to the late Eddie Guerrero.
Incredible. He's looking good now, guys.
And now the frog splash. Gonna land. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? No, Tony Chapman out at 2.5.
Has his work cut out for him.
Ooh, a big basement drop kick. And now back to the top turnbuckle. What a move. Ernie absolutely rolling.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
And now hooks the leg again. Is it enough this time? No. Kick out at 1 from Tony Chapman. Staying alive. Showing a lot of heart and determination here in his debut match. Ooh, just working that knee now. Dirty Ernie. Again, focusing on that knee. Now working the wrist. Oh, man, an arm breaker from the top turnbuckle.
He hits him with a nasty chop.
Big backhanded chop, and now a DDT. Plants Chapman in the middle of the ring. Still once more. And a big vertical suplex. Now hooks the leg, middle of the ring. Tony Chapman out at 2.5 again.
Shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Wow, what resiliency.
But Ernie going back up top. Some more high-flying offense. Frog splash, gonna land, hooks the leg, middle of the ring. Chapman in trouble. And another kick out at 2.5. Ernie starting to get frustrated with the referee. What is it gonna take to put this man away?
Interesting game plan here.
Now a springboard splash. Now a belly-to-back suplex.
This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on
The middle rope this time, just a taunt. Venting off a little bit of steam, a little bit of frustration.
The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be.
And now a reversal from Tony.
Not today.
Inverted DDT. And now a big spear out of nowhere.
gritty performance.
Planting Ernie. And now he's looking for the finisher.
He might have it.
The jackhammer. Gonna connect. Hooks the leg. Ernie in big trouble. The tides have shifted and a kick out at 2.5.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
Uh-oh.
Question about it, Cole.
Ernie up to the top turnbuckle. But Tony still in control. German suplex from the top.
He misses there.
You just can't miss.
Now Ernie with the fireman's carry.
One move after the
Drops
other.
him onto the top rope. And looks to get out of here with a quick pin.
He got it. No.
Looking to escape the match. Not going to happen. Tony kicks out at 2.
Here we go again.
And now Ernie delivering some stomps, some kicks. Now to the middle rope.
Doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
Somersault splash again.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
And now looking for a power bomb, perhaps. No.
When this guy's on,
Big impact.
this one's for good measure.
And now again, it's the Three Amigos. And the third. Is it enough this time?
Did you guys feel that too?
We don't know because he's going for the frog splash again. For the third time, it's going to connect. Middle of the ring, Tony in trouble in his debut. And Dirty Ernie picks up the win.
It's all over.
The tides of battle in that match.
Biggest win of that young man's
Absolutely back and forth the entire time, and Tony
career. Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
offered a handshake by Dirty Ernie, and he's got to take it.
Tremendous sportsmanship.
Showing each other some respect in Tony's debut match. Couldn't quite come out on top, but he put together an incredible showing.
Here we go. Matchup's going to be a good one. Superstar ready for action. Here
And
comes
Jimmy Hicks.
Jimmy
Jimmy Hicks taking it right to him. Taking it right to him. Not even waiting for the bell. Just a ground and pound. Vicious offense to start things off. And finally the ref gains some control and the bell is rung. Match is underway.
All right, let's get this thing going.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Providence is fired up.
Jimmy Hicks looking for revenge after Trevor Bennett left him alone to deal with the Empire of Pain. From the top turnbuckle, already something huge from Jimmy Hicks, the big power slam.
On Hicks. How do you see him getting it done here tonight?
There is a ton
And now
of
back to the
talent
middle
in that
rope
ring
he
right now,
goes.
but this is
Look for a
certainly
splash,
something
but
to keep
Trevor
an eye
saw
on
it
as this
coming,
match
gets out of the way in time.
Well, in the WWE, nobody cares about how close you came to greatness, just if you got there. We'll see if he has what it takes tonight.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. When a competitor utilizes acrobatics like that, it keeps opponents off balance in more than one way. Oh, man. Right
Oh,
on
a
the top
big
of the head.
headbutt from Trevor.
And there's the counter.
What a jawbreaker counter from Jimmy Hicks.
Oh, how the heck did
Big
he get up
power
from that?
bomb. Well, I'm just realizing I meant to set this up to stream to YouTube as well, but forgot to set that up. Oh well. Next time.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
And now Hicks with a pin attempt hooks the leg, but Trevor out at one.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
And now the elbows from Hicks.
He's really taking
Oh, and a submission maneuver. Is Trevor gonna tap? Can he escape the hold? Nowhere near the ropes, middle of the ring.
Wow, he released the hold.
And he's gonna muscle his way out of it.
Here.
But enough damage could already be done. If it gets locked in a second time, might be enough. But Trevor counters into control. And now the death roll. In the middle of the ring. Crossface now. Now it's Hicks' turn to battle out of a submission hold. And Trevor just going to let him go. Snapmare takes him down on the logo in the middle of the ring.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Now a big body blow followed by an overhand right. But Trevor still in control. Now the cover, but an immediate kick out from Hicks at one.
Still a lot more fight left.
Now Trevor sends him up and over the top rope. And now got something in mind from the apron. Oh, a big side slam down onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Now just taunting his opponent on the outside as the referee begins the count.
He wants no part of the
Back into the ring, referee count of three, nowhere near danger of a count out.
Dangerous.
Trevor up to the middle.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Ooh, a Hurricane Rana.
WWE locker room here.
Big overhand right.
With
Oh, and a
authority.
face buster.
Talk about taking care of business. I didn't think this rivalry could get any hotter, but I guess I was wrong.
Trevor with the cover, hooks the leg. No, Hicks out at 2.5. Trevor cannot believe it.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his
Looking
chances
for that
right now.
big discus clothesline, though. And it's going to absolutely level him. And now the cover. Is it enough? No. Hicks still alive. Trevor absolutely beside himself. Cannot believe it.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not
Gave
gonna
that
win many
clothesline
matches when you're down.
everything he had.
Best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
And now Hicks. Just seeing if he can have his way with his
he's
opponent
able to
now.
reverse it.
But Trevor with the reversal, not letting it happen. And now the belly to back suplex.
Showing very few
Trevor
signs
can't
of
seem to
life
decide what he wants to
Yeah,
do.
there's no way he comes back from this. Might as well ring the bell now.
Springboard splash. And now the
here.
cover.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
Hicks in trouble and a kick out at 2.
This might be the end of the road for him, Byron.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet, you're absolutely right.
counter.
A big body blow to the gut of Trevor. And now Hicks with the fireman's carry. Oh, brought his head down on his knee.
Gets him with
Oh, and now a big knee drop.
the knee drop lands. He knows he's in
Now
trouble.
Jimmy Hicks looking perhaps for that big running knee. He's gonna hit it.
Right to the face.
That's how you
Now hooks the leg, but is he close enough for a rope break? Trevor in trouble. 3, Jimmy Hicks
This singles match is over.
picks up the win over his bitter rival here in the main event. But man, that big, vicious clothesline. But it was the running knee that sealed the deal.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Showboat Hicks.
Perfect execution of that win.
And Trevor's still down in the background, as you can see there.
Another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count. You should be proud.
Very shaken up by that absolutely huge knee.
Huge his victory is.
And Jimmy Hicks moves up to number 2 for the United States title. Take a look at the news from last week. Jimmy Hicks delivered payback against Trevor Bennett with an attack of his own, angered by his rival's actions from last week. And then Josh Arnold tried to speak out to the WWE Universe about his recent success, but Trace interrupted to get his word in to set the stage between the two budding rivals. Dysfunctional team Alabama Slamma and All-American blame each other for their loss. Can they get back on the same page against their rivals? Oh my. And looking at our calendar, just one card remains before SummerSlam. Where was this show at? Providence, Rhode Island, I believe?
Welcome back, everyone. This is Raw. We're sitting ringside, ready to bring you all tonight's action in front of this capacity crowd.
Pontiac, Michigan.
It'd be insane to change the channel, so don't even think about it.
I didn't want to mess with this match. I didn't want to change anything about it because it is a rivalry match. And if I did something to it, the game has decided what it wants to happen between Trace and Josh Arnold. And if I were to fuck with this match in any way, it would erase that. And it would just be like a normal match. They wouldn't have any like special interaction, which I want them to do. I want to nurture the rivalries, and I want the game itself, like the AI, the CPU, to decide what they do. And so I have to sort of like just forego my own input in order for that to happen when it sets these matches like this. So I would have liked the Union better for this match, but I shouldn't have fucked with the I didn't know messing with the contenders ladder like that would change it. So
Weighing in at 185 pounds, Chase.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
can Trace and Josh Arnold get on the same page to take down the chick magnets? Okay.
And his partner from Little Rock, Arkansas.
And now
weighing in
Josh
at
Arnold
250 pounds.
making his way to the ring.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up.
And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
All right, now for the chick magnets. They seem to be on the same page thus far, Arnold and Trace. The chick magnets, Ricky Valentine and Curtis Pierce. All right, here we go.
You've been questioning for weeks whether this team can get along, and, well, this is the moment of truth tonight.
Can't decide who's starting things off.
Look, they can't even decide who's going to start the match. How do you expect to win the match?
Yeah, this doesn't look
And
good.
Trace gonna start
Match
things
underway.
for himself and Arnold.
Tie up in a battle for control here.
Curtis Pierce using the legs to his advantage.
What's your take on what Pierce has been going through? It's anybody's guess, I know, but what do you expect from him? Irish whip now into the corner.
Irish whip
His
into the
superstar
corner.
Blasting their partner.
Oh!
Oh, no. And the fight is underway. Back
And battling adversity early, and here comes Arnold.
Just took out their own partner.
Another miscommunication. Things are breaking down on this team in a hurry.
This is incredible. Chaos everywhere.
Oh my!
And Byron
Valentine
after that one. Yeah,
having his way with Arnold on the outside as Curtis Pierce dominates Trace inside.
He clearly did his
But
homework
Trace
heading into
with a
the
counter. Two partners, Trace and Arnold, anything but in sync.
Interesting decision. to
And
go for
Arnold
the
back
slam
up to
there.
the apron.
And he delivers a spirited elbow. Here we go.
And now over the top rope, but to the top turnbuckle. Pierce doesn't see him coming, and a big axe handle.
He controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And now Trace just taunting his opponents. Looking for the walls. Looking for the walls. Gonna get him in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. No ropes in sight. Pierce trying to fight his way to the ropes.
Oh, and he
Not gonna
releases
get there
the
just yet,
submission.
but Trace gonna release the hold.
Why that would be a good decision.
And now Pierce a lifeline, float over DDT.
Incredible. He's going for it
Arnold
all.
looking for the tag. Can Pierce get to the top in time? No, he can't, and Arnold comes into the match.
Valentine in off the tag.
And now here comes Ricky Valentine. To the middle
He's playing with
turnbuckle.
him now. Don't you
Middle
dare
rope.
give up, man.
Oh, delivers a huge drop kick from the middle rope.
Find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
Things have really
And now just taunting for the
him here,
crowd.
guys. He's going to need to make a tag sooner rather than later.
And now a float over. Went for a float over DDT, but Arnold going to counter his way out of it. And now it's Arnold's turn to taunt. Arnold getting fired up now. And it's Valentine whipped into a neutral corner.
Not so fast.
Arnold
Comeback trail.
was looking for something there. Oh, and Valentine appeared to counter, but Arnold's still in control, running the ropes. Big clothesline.
The best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Trace and Josh Arnold just might come back here after the series of miscommunications, but Valentine with a big ground and pound. Trace wanted the tag, upset his partner couldn't get there in time.
Lands a nice counter.
But Arnold back in control, countering his opponent. And now a German suplex.
Just brings him down with a
And another suplex.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
And now working the legs. Arnold looking for the crossface, but poor positioning. He's going to get a rope break immediately.
Come on, Cole.
Not enough spatial awareness to put that move on. A very common mistake made by Arnold. Oh, Valentine was looking for something there, but Arnold put a stop to it, and now here comes Trace into the match.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter.
Big kick. Going to connect after the inverted atomic drop.
The win.
He is a one-man gang in there.
And now Trace looking perhaps for the code breaker. Gonna get it. Gonna get all of it. And now the cover. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Here comes Curtis Pearson. He's going to break it up and plant Arnold in the same motion and delivering punishment to Trace. Curtis Pierce doing a lot for his team there. But Valentine is still down. Trace comes back to his senses, and the first thing he does, drives a shoulder into the midsection of Pierce, and now to the top rope. Valentine still down. Trace, elbow drop. And now just delivering stomps to the head.
He's too quick for him
And
there.
Valentine counters inside the corner.
You have to possess
And now a
different
big
type of
slam.
focus to punish an opponent
Hooks the
like
leg.
this.
Arnold
Just
still
didn't
not
reach
up
the
yet,
rope.
but Trace
Not
kicks
sure
out
why he
immediately.
would go
Not
for the
even a 1
submission so
count.
close to the ropes. Definitely not the best
Arnold's
strategy
back
I've
up
ever
onto
seen.
the apron.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And now Trace into the Chick Magnet's corner, and here comes Curtis Pierce.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Drives into the mat, hooks the leg. Ref slow to get there.
No, he kicks
And
out
no, a
at
kick out at 2.5 for
but he's
Trace.
hurt, guys.
No reverses
Perhaps
it.
could have had him if the ref had gotten there just a bit sooner. But Trace back in control.
Oh,
And
he's
now
still
perhaps
down,
looking to
Byron.
tag his partner. In
Definitely
comes
looking
Josh
for good
Arnold.
form right now.
Going for the big one.
And now going for the yes kicks is Arnold. Looking to end it all right here. And that last big kick
But can he follow
sends
up
him to the canvas.
No, he reverses
Oh, and it looks like he might have been going for the crossface, but countered. And now Curtis Pierce in control.
Oh, and he reverses it.
But a knee. And now a kick to the midsection.
He's in full control.
And now the neck breaker. Josh Arnold indeed in control. Fireman's carry now. Just spinning him around. Dizzying his opponent.
Devastating. Valentine.
But he's right there in the corner, going to be able to make an easy tag to his partner, and Valentine comes in hot.
He goes down hard.
But a counter from Arnold, not letting him get very far. And now, the butterfly suplex. Double underhook. DDT planting Valentine.
Fans what they came for.
And now the yes kicks to Valentine.
Great effort.
That'll rock him. This one is over. That seemingly
And now looking for the crossface perhaps. Will he have better placement this time? Yes, he will. Middle of the ring. Crossface applied. Locked in. Valentine taps. Arnold and Trace pick up the win.
What a tag team display. This team continues and continues to win, but the problem is, are they going to implode before they get...
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, and Trace isn't happy.
See that implosion right here?
Trace wanted to get the pin.
I just don't get this. You win
Trace
a match
wanted to
and
get
then
the
you fall
pin.
to your own partner.
These two men clearly don't like
Egos colliding
Never will.
as Arnold celebrates.
Making her way to the ring.
Holly Love, former women's champion, making her way to the ring.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
And Byron, what should we be on the lookout for here tonight?
Well, needless to say, these women are eager to prove they are the preeminent competitor inside the women's locker room. And with that in mind, I expect to see them use every trick in the book to secure a victory here tonight.
And Grace Bishop, I think, would have been our women's champion had the game not crashed, I believe, after she beat Sparks. I think that's how that happened.
And her opponent, from Battle Creek, Michigan, Grace Bishop.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Grace Bishop, one of our fastest rising talents.
Right now, they've clearly been prepping for this one.
Oh, without a doubt, Michael. I don't know specifically what they're
An
doing
absolute
inside the gym,
assassin with the submission hold. Eventually, we will have ourselves a huge double elimination bracket for the women, just like we did with the men. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I think Bishop is a favorite to go very far in that tournament when it eventually does happen.
New to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And with the women's division as white hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
And Byron, I can barely hear myself think over this crowd here in Pontiac, Michigan.
Big springboard. Springboard splash there for Holly Love. But Grace Bishop countering, getting some control of her own.
What do you think she needs to do to win here?
Nothing better than sitting ringside.
Looking to dominate the former champion.
One thing I can say about
And now a
her is if
German
she does
suplex.
get beat, it won't be because of a lack of preparation or effort.
That could break a
Now a
nose.
basement drop kick. And now Bishop just sort of having her way. But Holly Love with an arm drag reversal. And now a jawbreaker.
That drop will jar her entire body. Bishop not in a good place right now. This is not how
neck breaker. Looks like there was a bit of a struggle there with Bishop, but
wow, that's any indication.
Oh man, an amazing splash from Holly Love. I don't even know what level of rotation that was, but it was really like pretty to see.
They're just used to send a message. She's got her.
A very aesthetically pleasing looking move, and now Bishop working the arm.
Love feeling some pressure.
Big
here.
knee lift.
She's gonna have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
If you're worried about her now,
And now Love, with a big kick to the face from Holly Love.
It's been quite the back and forth battle for these women, guys, and I'm willing to bet that's the way it's going to be.
And now a clothesline sends Bishop over the top rope, and Love follows her out with a big splash. Referee count up to 2, right back into the ring. No countouts here. Just looking for utter domination. And now that rolling kick gonna land for Love. Love in firm control.
Moves better, Cole. Looking for the exclamation point. Can you see that?
And now the pin.
This has got to be it.
Bishop in big trouble, kicks out at 2.5. And now a jawbreaker counter. Bishop looking to get some control of her own. Now the crucifix takedown. Both of these two women, highly athletic individuals. Bishop to the middle turnbuckle, to the middle rope. And now a big drop kick gonna land. And now it's Love's turn to go up and over the top rope, but she's going to fight her way back into the ring. Sunset flip with a pin attempt. Ref slow to get there. And a kick out at 2.5 from Grace Bishop, who rolls out of the ring. But that's not going to deter Love. Top turnbuckle to the floor with an elbow drop.
There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Now going to drop her down onto the apron face first. Hardest part of the ring. Now working the knee on the outside. Referee count up to 3, I believe. Now to the announce table they go, still battling outside. Referee count up to 4. Bouncing her face off the announce table, but Bishop finally with a counter on the outside. But Love takes control right back in. Another counter for Bishop, going back and forth on the outside, and now finally Love sends her back into the ring at a count of about 6.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
And Love still in control as we go back inside the ring.
Looking for the win.
And now that rolling kick connects again. Is it enough this time? Drags her to the center of the ring. Rolls her over. Hooks the leg. Bishop in big trouble. And a kick out at 2. Incredible heart and determination from Grace Bishop.
She's having a hard time getting back to her feet.
But Holly Love,
Well, she's absorbed a lot of punishment so far.
looking to end things here.
She comes up with a slam.
And now another pinning combination.
All the way back here.
And again a kick out at 2.5 from Bishop.
And she's
And Love
still not
taunting.
moving.
I don't think she can recover from this, Cole.
She wants to finish this.
She can't.
Some more visually stunning offense. Springboard gonna miss the mark for Holly Love, however. Jumps clean over Bishop.
Guys, when you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming.
And now
before it
Bishop.
actually comes. And let me
Now
take you
Bishop
to
with some
something.
control.
It's
Uh-oh,
and
Bishop
it's
looking for
very
that
simple.
dangerous submission hold. The modified sleeper got her arm trapped. Holly Love in big trouble, and Holly Love's gonna tap. Just like that, the tide of the match shifts, and Grace Bishop takes an incredible win. Grace Bishop showing incredible composure under pressure, picking up a huge victory over the former women's champion.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw.
That right there is the kind of win that rockets somebody straight up the contendership ladder. And here we go, Women's Championship gold on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
The captain has been surprisingly dominant in her matches as of late. Some would call her a master of the triple threat and fatal four-way match format, finding multiple victories in that format. Now looking to capture a one-on-one victory here for championship gold.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently,
And now
it
the
seems to me
reigning
like this
champion
is the one this sold-out crowd
makes her
came
way
to
to
see.
the ring. Spectacular Amber Sparks.
But her opposition here tonight is incredibly dangerous and simply cannot be overlooked.
Agreed. But I don't think she's overlooking anybody, Cole. That's not the kind of competitor she is.
Introducing the challenger from Little Rock, Arkansas, the captain. Introducing the champion from Chicago, Illinois. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Spectacular Amber Sparks.
Put down that remote, stay a while.
And the time is now to get this championship match underway. Both of these women know what's at stake. But only one of them can leave with the belt. Pick your favorites. Settle in.
It's time to kick this thing off.
It is time to
It's gonna
go.
be tough to take down the champ tonight, guys.
The
Talk
captain
about someone who's
starting
really
out
been
early
opening
with a
eyes lately.
backbreaker.
This is clearly one of the biggest matches of her career. A win here would not only
Looking
give
to
her
wear the
championship,
champion
but
down
also
early,
solidify
vertical
her as
suplex.
one of this generation's greatest.
And guys, we're coming to you tonight.
Just
from the
looking
same
to
city
string together a
hosting
few
one of the
preliminary
biggest
moves.
WrestleManias of all time, WrestleMania 3. What the? I can't believe what she's getting away with. Come on, ref.
Just choking her opponent against the mat. But now Sparks with a reversal. Coming off the ropes. Some control of her own.
Look at this.
And now a big drop kick gonna connect for the champion.
Look at her here. She's just
Overhand right.
Opportunity to make a mockery of
Oh,
her
but the
opponent.
captain counters back
momentum
to
was
her feet.
not working
Back
in
in
her favor
control. Can't figure out how the corner works, but a neck breaker going to land again. More offense. And now looking to steal the championship with an early cover. Not going to happen. Sparks out at 1. Oh, but the captain taunting her opponent.
Seems like Sparks is in some trouble here, but she has the fight of a champion in her, which will certainly help her.
Tough to tell at this point in the match whether that's confidence or arrogance, but the captain is indeed in control early on,
Plenty of gas left in the tank.
landing more and more effective offense.
Sure, she's taking on some offense, but she's confident enough in her game to bounce back.
And now the face buster. The captain rolling early. The champion's gonna have to find a way to adjust if she doesn't want to lose her title. And now a reversal. Inverted DDT.
She's got her in her sights.
And now the champion up to the middle rope. Now the Hurricane Rana gonna land for the champ.
For the WWE Universe.
And the captain wisely rolling out to the apron. Give herself a moment to catch her breath and recover a bit. Sparks doing the same from inside the ring. Taunting her opponent back, but she's gonna pay for it. Stooped to her opponent's level and paid for it, but Sparks catches her coming in. And now driving her head into the turnbuckle.
The challenger's taking on some offense. She's the #1 contender, which means she's so close to becoming champion.
Assuming she goes on to win here tonight, I don't see how she could be proud of herself.
And now an
She's
overhand
just so
right.
treacherous.
Wow, that was impressive.
Oh, and a big knee lift gonna land for the champion.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good, Byron.
Yeah, this is how people end up getting hurt. She is on
Drops her onto the top rope. Sparks finally coming alive in this match, stringing together some offense. And now the float over DDT, always a pretty move to witness. Champion going for the cover to retain the title, hooks the leg, and a kick out at 1.5 from the captain.
The water's a bit there.
Okay, now she's just showing off. She's got that gleam in her eyes.
And now that vicious Anaconda Vice, absolutely lethal submission hold. Good positioning in the ring, nowhere near a rope break. The captain's on her own here, gonna have to find a way to break it.
You'd have to think
Is she gonna tap? The longer it goes, the more damage she occurs, and she will tap. The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still NXT Women's Champion, Spectacular Amber Sparks.
That may have been one of the most painful submission moves we've seen in a long time.
That Anaconda Vice, absolutely lethal.
What a great match we just saw.
One of the few submission holds that is probably even more dangerous than Grace Bishop's sleeper hold. A battle between the two of them would be an incredible thing to witness. Two submission masters looking to see who has perfected their craft better.
Making his way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 270 pounds.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
What about you, Byron? The obviously looks good physically. Do you think he's mentally prepared for tonight's match?
If he's not, we're going to find out very
persist, you're in big trouble. It's that simple.
And now the Authority making their way to the ring.
All-American. And representing the Authority from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Alabama Slammer.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Mike the Destroyer, former tag team champion, former world heavyweight champion, looking to continue the dominance over the Authority.
Crush those hopes.
The superstars are ready, and so are we. Here we go.
Mike the Destroyer starting out in control, throws him into the corner, followed by a German suplex.
Hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
And Byron, I can barely hear myself think over this crowd here in Pontiac, Michigan.
And now Mike's sent down to the floor. The All-American lurking. Is he going to get involved?
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
No, the Alabama Slammer goes down to the outside and starts laying some offense. But Mike grabs a hold of him, bashes his head off the apron of the ring. And now looking for the trio of power bombs, perhaps. No, just one big one. Referee count up to 4 as they continue to battle outside. And now the All-American gets involved. Just poked a thumb to the eye of Mike the Destroyer, but doesn't really help much. Count up to 7.
Yeah, otherwise, he's looking at a count out.
He wants no part
And now sends the Slammer back into the ring.
Oh, look, he's going to whip him into the corner. The Irish whip.
Oh, no, he pulled the referee in front of him.
Oh! Pulled the referee into the way. The referee's down, and now the All-American slips a chair to the Slammer.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, my. A big chair shot to the head of Mike the Destroyer. Now the Slammer just taunting him. Now a DDT. Is it enough? The great equalizer in the chair. The ref still down. Thought about going to the middle rope. Thought better of it, but Mike the Destroyer counters out of the DDT. And now delivering a set of backbreakers. The ref back to his feet. Didn't see the chair shot. And now Mike the Destroyer going for the gut-wrench powerbomb. The ref finds the chair, throws it out of the ring.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Sorry, guys. I can't help but like what I'm seeing here. Somebody as deceitful as he's proven to be deserves every bit of this.
Takes him down with a power slam. Got him with the elbow drop.
Now the Slammer
Can he end it quickly?
with the cover, looking for the win. Kick out at 1. Mike the Destroyer, one of the hardest men on the roster to pin.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
He looks a bit off his game here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
It looks to me like he took his foot off the gas there for a moment. When that happens, you run the risk.
The Slammer still in control, however. It seems that chair did quite a bit of damage. But Mike, finally with a belly-to-belly suplex, looking to come back from that vicious chair shot.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right
And now
off the
sends him
apron.
to the floor after a crushing overhand right. Knocks him clean off the apron. Referee's count begins, and now a suplex onto the floor. Count of 3 sends him back into the ring.
Talk about having the living hell beat out of you.
And now at the count of 4, Mike goes back into the ring.
Way he knows where he is right now. Heck, given the punishment he's
And now here it comes, Suplex City.
Shocked right now. And by the sound of this
The
crowd, I
trio
don't think he's the
of
only
German
one feeling that way.
suplexes gonna land for Mike the Destroyer. The tide turning back in his favor. Now the F5 lining it up.
We know what's coming here.
Driven to the mat.
Man,
Hooks the leg.
vicious. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
No, the slammer kicks out at 2.5. Somehow staying alive.
Misses the mark.
He might need glasses, Cole. His eyesight is clearly compromised.
Oh, now Mike finding himself in the Tree of Woe. Big kick to the
Look out,
chest.
there he goes. Knocked
And
right
another.
off his feet. Nobody controls the pace
Elbow
of
to
a
the
match
back of the
quite
head.
like
Looked
this
for an
guy.
uppercut. Couldn't quite get there. But Mike the Destroyer with the fireman's carry. Gonna drive his opponent's back straight into the turnbuckle.
I gotta say, when I saw this week's power rankings, I thought there was a misprint. There's no way this superstar deserves such a favorable ranking.
I cannot tell if they're talking about the Slammer or
Breaks
Mike
the hold
there. Because Mike is #1 in the power rankings. They might be throwing shade at Mike.
I wish I could tell you guys what this superstar thinks of this
Oh,
week's
now
power
the slammer
rankings,
with a
but
counter.
when I asked, the only thing I got was a no comment.
Big elbows to the midsection.
I can't wait for this. This is going to be.
And now it's Trevor's turn to come out firing.
This one go down for a long,
Oh, wait a minute.
It's gonna happen in moments.
No, they're just going back and forth, and now Trevor drives his back into the apron of the ring. And now it's a brawl. Jimmy Hicks with a standing drop kick.
The knee lands.
Bell has not even rung yet. And they are just going at it on the ramp.
In your expert opinion,
And now
what can
Hicks
the
throwing
WWE
Trevor into the ring.
expect to see from him?
The bell is rung.
Speculate all night, but this is really gonna come down to who wants it.
Match is official. And Jimmy Hicks
And some fire in his eyes. We'll see if that
starting to
translates
put
a
some
victory.
offense on Trevor. Big knee lift to the midsection, and now a kick to the chest. Looking for the cover, hooks the leg, and immediate kick out from Trevor. These two bitter enemies, vicious rivals. Jimmy Hicks dominant early on, however.
Getting some air on that toss.
Trevor looking to avenge his loss last week.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Big pair of blows, and now a third, and now a fourth, and now the inverted power slam.
Slam right there.
This could be it, guys.
Man, this rivalry just keeps getting better and better.
The signature slam of Jimmy Hicks. And now the fireman's carry.
Watch out, that was power on
Big
top of
power
more
slam.
What a slam.
And now Hicks looking for the running knee.
He's looking at it. I can't
And it's
tell you
gonna
what
land.
victim
It
is
ended the
so-
match last time. Will it this time? Yes, it will. Jimmy Hicks a dominant victory over his rival, Trevor Bennett. That vicious running knee twice in a row has put the exclamation mark on the match.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
That's exactly why these competitors are main eventers. What an amazing match.
And ladies and gentlemen, that will bring our second card of the show to an end, which means the next stream will be started off with SummerSlam. I hope you're as excited as I am, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. Thank you if you're watching this as a VOD or on YouTube. Thank you for continuing to support this project of mine, and I will catch you in the next one. Later on.